But if we just cool and you be like, damn, they really left my fucking ice cream at the other door. And I sit there, I'm like, damn, that shit's crazy. So our stuff's over there. I don't gotta move urgent.
So what
I don't have to
over there?
Like you said, I don't have to move urgent because we're just friends. So like you might get up and like,
You're right. You see, but I'm gonna talk to you like a friend, and I'm like, nigga, get the fuck up and go get it.
And I'm like, hell, fucking
yeah, exactly.
Your ice
Like
cream
that, I'd be
melted.
like, babe, can you just fucking go get it? You see the difference?
But see, that's what I'm saying. But why you talk to me like that? I'm like, listen, your ice cream melted, not mine.
Yeah, right. I got excuse me.
I got chips. I got chips. Your ice cream melted. Go get that shit.
Now we back at it again. 311 got you back at 307. Supposed to be friends and told to leave it at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after just a little bit of a break, a little bit of a vacation. Welcome back to episode 7, right? We said 7? Street Secrets Podcast. I am your host, Jay Will, aka Jason Northwood, on all social media platforms. One time for me. Wherever y'all see her, to my left or whatever, Kamils still sitting pretty pink, aka Killer Camille in the building. One time for you. In here and dreaded as ever, we have King Von Reincarnated, aka Donkey Kong, DK Woody. My boy Dion is in the building. 2 times for you. How we feeling? We had a little bit of a off, last week. We need a little bit of a reset. But man, I'm happy to see y'all. Y'all looking great, looking handsome, looking beautiful. You know what I mean? Iced out with the chains on. You know what I mean? Got the dreads dangling and swinging.
I don't know about none of that.
Let me pull my chain out. Hold on. I'll pull my little chain out. Get my chain out.
Y'all gonna put my shit on. Y'all do that.
How y'all feeling? How's it been?
Chilling like a bell in you heard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of sun. A lot of snow.
I'm about to say a lot of snow.
A lot of
goddamn
snow.
sun out here. It's cold.
You don't got no sun right now?
We got some sun. Hey, the snow melted over here.
The sun cooking, boy. It sounds like it's raining outside. You know what?
Outside, folks.
You know when the snow be melting and it sounds like it's raining. That's what it sounds like outside, dog. I'm excited, boy. We getting motherfucking 60 next week. We getting 65 next week. We getting 70 next week. We might even get
70 next week?
Yeah, I saw 72, maybe 74.
If we get 70 degrees, people gonna be outside acting a fool.
But
I'm
naked.
gonna be outside acting a fool.
Excuse me?
My fault.
He's ready to drop his drawers off.
It's 65 right now. I'm wondering why it's so hot here.
Yeah, I'm cooking.
It's hot.
Yeah, I'm
If I
telling
turn my
you.
fan on, I'm the bad guy.
Yeah, don't do that. Hella
Oh, it's
rain.
gonna be 66 on Monday and Tuesday.
I got Tuesday saying 69 right now.
I gotta get my toes done.
I'm about to say she's in New York though, so it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different than dirty in New York. Hey, New York, shit, I'm gonna talk shit about
It's
y'all.
a
That's
little
what
dirty in
Boston do.
Boston.
Hey. See, now this where you get jumped. You got 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
2 of us
don't
in
over
here.
here too. I don't give a fuck. I'll take both of y'all.
Oh man, how's the week? Anything we want to share? Any updates in life? Anything? Get
Yeah.
straight to the shits.
Nah, I got something
what's
to
up?
say. I went
Let's hear
to
it.
my daughter's college fair the other day.
Hey, shout out to Lil Camille.
Yeah, that
How was it?
Cool. It was cool. So she found
Yeah.
a few colleges that she's interested in. So that's
Right. Does she know what she wants to major in?
dope. My daughter wants to go into law.
Law, really? Following her mama, huh? Oh no, you're
Yeah,
not.
no, but she's
Are you
going
from
all the
law?
way.
That's.
Yeah.
Are you technically in law? Okay.
Yeah, I'm in law.
Okay. That's
I'm
what's
a
up. That's
litigation
fire.
paralegal.
nice. So all the way. What do you mean all the way?
She wants to be a lawyer.
I'm about
Okay.
to say a full lawyer.
Don't
Yeah.
you Can't you be a
kind?
judge after you become a lawyer for a certain amount of years?
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Well,
How
we
many
hope
years
make
you
it.
gotta do to become a judge?
I don't know. 'Cause
I'm
I think
in
you
like
have to
total
get
like all
elected.
around.
I think you have to get elected. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Cause how many years to be a lawyer? She gotta do.
Well,
years
you
of
got to do
school?
your 4 years of college. Then you have to do your 4 years of law school.
8.
Then you got to pass the bar.
Yeah.
And then you gotta do more years just to be a judge.
Becoming
Well, yeah,
a judge
then you
typically
have to
requires
become an
about
attorney.
7 to 15 years of total education and legal experience to become a judge. It involves a 4-year bachelor's degree, 3 years of law school, passing the bar, and generally 5 to 10 years of practicing as a lawyer. Although some limited jurisdiction positions may require less. So
So if you started at
7 to
18,
15 years. You could be
You're
a
not
judge by
till
like
about 33, 35, some shit.
Nah, you could be a judge. It said typically 7 to 15. So if you're
7
crushing
to
it
15, okay.
from the beginning,
About
you could
25.
really be a judge by like 25, 26, 20 shim. So
I think it depends where you at though.
yeah, exactly. But you know, it also, like I said, I think you have to be elected, and you know them old motherfuckers that be up there calling shots.
they
Like,
be
we
up
don't
there
want
for
to.
mad
That's what I'm saying. They be up there for mad long. So if they
Yeah.
have no opening because you got,
But they
you know,
also
have
might not
senior
pick
ones.
the young buck because they might want older people, someone closer to their demographic type of deal.
Yeah, like I said, it depends where you're at. So
You know what I was thinking about?
what?
I want a young president. I want like a 40-year-old, 45-year-old president. I've been watching this show called Paradise. Have y'all seen Paradise? Me and my
I
girl-
saw a few episodes, but I haven't really gotten into it.
The judge looks like James Franco. We know who James Franco is?
I love James Franco. Are you kidding me?
No.
Great.
You never saw This Is
dude,
the End?
Good looking dude. You've seen James
Oh,
Franco. You've
yes,
seen his
that's
brother.
the movie.
Was it Dean? Is it Dean Franco? There's a few Franco brothers that be acting.
Are there?
Yeah. There's but yeah, young, handsome dude, real like he reminds me of like a white Obama. I was like, damn, I would love him as a president. Yeah.
Listen.
We need to move some of these old motherfuckers out the way. You know,
You never
They
know
got
what's
old
happening.
rules going on right
know.
now.
The way
Yo.
shit is going.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Who's the gen behind us? Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them
Those are
niggas
the
might
guys.
do something. They be standing
know,
firm in
man.
what they believe, yo. So they might shake some
They're
shit
all a
up.
bunch of pussies.
They might be, but when they
Mad
believe in something,
sensitive.
they
Yeah.
come
Just
together.
mad sensitive.
Well, hey, they
That's what I was
believe in
saying,
what
yo,
they
do
be
you ever
saying.
think
They
about
didn't get beat enough
a
as
criminal
children.
Oh
judge?
wow. Oh wait, there it is. What you saying, Dion? You think
Being
about what?
a criminal judge. Not all judges, because they all have different, like, you know, but a criminal judge. You know how much, like, you gotta face somebody and just tell them they got 25 years, bro? Like, just face them.
Bruh, I would love that power.
You know how many death threats they must get on a
All
That's
the
what I'm
time.
saying, like,
Because your information is public.
like,
niggas
you just
can
tell
really
them, like,
walk down to your crib.
25 years for this.
Boom! Bang the gavel, nigga.
And the family's ready to fly at you. The
Yeah.
dude ready to fly at
The
you.
dude that
female.
jumped over the
That's what
counter
I'm
at the
like, yo, like,
judge.
you know how
Yeah.
crazy it is to be a judge, bro?
Yeah. I tell it, hey, I was watching a
You
video
gotta
of
be
a
out the
dude.
way, like, put up.
Yeah.
It's like-
I was watching a video of a dude who was like, I wouldn't sentence people to like just like, 25 years, 40 years. If you ran a red light and hit somebody, well, now go stand in traffic, let somebody hit you. Or go take the time. You know what I mean? Give people options to kind of get what they
sound
did
mad
to
crazy,
people.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think it's legal, but I would do some shit like that if
I was
it
thinking
was.
it's
That's what I'm
possible.
saying. That sounds bad
Yeah.
crazy. You like give somebody, listen, you
Yeah,
get hit by a
you
car,
murder somebody,
like
aight.
you did, and you might survive or you might not. Or go get just 42
So if they
years.
hung somebody, like
Yeah.
you gotta go hang yourself.
Until you
And see if
pass
you
out,
survive.
then we'll take you down, and then. We had a doctor there with a finger on making sure when your shit get weak. All right,
I'm
take it
not
down,
gonna
take it
lie,
down, take it down.
I'll take that.
I'll take
I
that.
wouldn't take that.
doctor.
Yo,
If there's a
nah.
doctor there and I'm hanging myself,
Bro,
I'm
it
still
sounds
survive.
good until your brain starts panicking because you can't breathe.
Or
And then
until your neck snaps.
Or that too. You might slip
But listen,
off the shit and go the wrong
Listen,
way
I'm
and it's
getting
over.
life, listen, I'm getting life in jail or a possibility of surviving.
Nothing
bro,
we can do
I'm
for him. He's gone now.
He chose this, and we did have him sign a waiver. So
But think about it, I got a chance to survive and not go to jail instead of life. I'm trying.
yeah. Oh yeah, I would
Try
do
that.
that over. I would try it, but it's like, yeah, it wouldn't be easy.
Try it.
It's,
I think
it's not.
anybody
It's
would.
not a guaranteed, but
For their
there's
freedom,
a
I
chance.
think anybody would.
That's what I'm saying. Like I hung you, and all I gotta do is hang myself.
You
and
went
pass
down
out.
there, you shot up some people. Go ahead and put this vest on.
Like I
And
said,
we gonna
until
shoot
the-
at you. Yeah,
Get the biggest bullets.
yeah. Blow 6 ribs out. You know, puncture a kidney. But even that, like, I wouldn't. You can't walk off of that. You got to do like cut your sentence in half. But let us shoot you with a couple like Dracos.
Like you gonna feel it. It's gonna be broken.
Yeah.
All
Who's gonna
type
do the
of
shooting?
I would do the shooting. Your whole life in prison, or get shot at, get shot in the leg.
Like they
Wait.
know, like you're getting shot. Like
Yeah.
No,
and
no.
again,
I'm saying
medical.
who's the person that's gonna be shooting you?
oh, so they're probably gonna have trained people.
The
so you
family?
know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be even better.
Oh, you
Let the
No,
family do it.
Look at
The
that.
family
That
gonna
was
aim for the
different.
head. The family gonna aim for the head. But he
But
was
then-
right. The trained people. The trained
But I'm
people.
saying, but even if you do the family, they do it to you now. They got to get the same thing you got. This is
No.
gonna be a never-ending cycle. If they shoot you in the head, and then
But
now
nigga,
they gotta
you
get
ain't gonna
somebody
be
to shoot
out
him
there
in the head.
butt naked. You gotta have a helmet on and bulletproof vest on.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, but if you shoot him in the head because you didn't follow
Where's
the
all
rules,
this fucking stuff coming from? Like what?
I don't know. It's my courtroom, my rules.
A helmet, a bulletproof
Hey,
vest, my nigga. What?
Nigga, that's regular army shit. That when they call SWAT team to like mass shootings
No,
and
they-
shit, they have that shit on
Yeah,
hand.
but why is the person? Why should you get those things?
because you're not trying to kill. You
Yeah,
can't
you're not trying to
legally
kill them.
You can't-
Yeah.
Either you go to jail
Well,
or you
there's a
take this.
possibility. That's the chance
Yeah.
you're taking.
Yeah, no, no,
That's not legal. You legally,
No.
you legally
I
get
thought
somebody
it was
shot.
a waiver. I thought it was cool.
That was for the hanging. She done went off the.
I'm just not shot. All right. Cool.
We gotta add some
I see
stipulations
how
so
it goes.
motherfuckers don't
We can get hit by
die.
cars and shit. It's cool.
Plus, you wouldn't want somebody who did that to die. I want you to live with this. Like, you gonna get shot, you gonna be in the hospital, and you gonna go do time. You really going, you know what I mean? Feel what it felt like.
depends, right? Like, if something was done to somebody that you love,
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing should be done to that person.
I agree, but you wouldn't, if somebody kills somebody you love, you wouldn't want them to die right away. They get
I
off.
would want them
They
to
get
die
off
the
scot
same
free.
way. The same way.
I want you to live and suffer with that shit.
I'm
They
about to
would
say,
they
you
would
gotta
die
think
and
about
and you would just be like, cool, they dead. I get more pleasure
How
knowing
much
you're
satisfaction
suffering.
do you really get from them dying instantly?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I get it. You would be
You would only get the
satisfied.
satisfaction of having the same exact thing that was done to them.
An eye for an
But
eye.
think about
An eye for an
them
eye.
being in prison. Getting,
I think that's fair.
I'm about to say it gets a little. If you got some connections. And
Yeah,
stuff
exactly. I was gonna say,
happens,
think about them being in prison and shit's happening to them all the time in there because you know some people or
Because
you
there's
could pay
people
some
that got
people,
life.
and they
Well,
just
I
gotta
don't know
live
people, so.
with that torture. Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I don't know the people, but you got,
Oh yeah.
but you gotta think about it though. But,
You got a guy.
you got a guy is crazy.
I got no guys. I got no guys.
But think
All right,
about
so
it.
you got a guy that got a
Somebody
guy.
that
I
got
got
triple
nothing.
life in jail
got a guy that
has
got
nothing to lose.
Yo, hey, for the FBI agents listening, this is entertainment purposes only.
Listen, triple life. He had nothing to lose in there. He
Nothing.
ain't seen a female in 17 years.
Yeah.
This is fresh meat.
I'm sending him pictures of me raw dogging his wife, all that shit, yo. Every day, I'm gonna get his jail number and all that shit, and
Alright.
just send him pictures of that
I
shit.
guess that's another way to go.
Yeah, no, we
And
gonna
that-
do
and that
everything.
man that gets
And you
locked
just
up
got
for what
shot.
he did. So you can't even fight back.
Might shoot him in the spine. You know what I mean? Now you paralyzed. You living like this now.
There's a
Well-
bunch of ways to go about it.
Can't shoot him in the spine if he has a bulletproof vest on.
The vest only covers the organs in the front.
hit that
I don't
top
think they do
part.
shit in the back.
This
You
is like-
paralyze people by
all
shooting
this is
them
open.
lower in the spine,
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
all
which
this
is not
open
covered
right
by
here.
a bulletproof vest.
If you get shot in the neck, you done. Like, oh, it's a vest down here.
Yeah.
All this
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Well,
Forget
that's
about
the
it.
same thing if you
Dunzo.
get shot in the head.
Yeah. Which it's so funny we got here on accident. It's so funny we got here on
Literally.
accident. It literally is gonna take us right into our first topic. Have y'all been seeing this beef? This New York-based beef. Good thing we got a New York representative in the building. Have y'all been seeing the beef between? I know we're a little late, audience. It's been going on for a while, but it's still going on, which is why we're gonna do it. It's still happening. Have y'all been seeing the beef that's been going on between 50 Cent and T.I.?
Yeah. I've been seeing a little bit of it.
So for those of y'all that don't know, T.I., hip hop superstar T.I., 50 Cent, music mogul, 50 Cent, creator. He's doing a bunch of TV and movies now. They're going at it, right? And it's so weird how this started because this all started because Versus is back. Do y'all watch Versus? Do you know what Versus is?
No.
So Versus is
like when they face each other with their songs.
yeah, like where
They
like
hit
rappers
songs,
get
play
on
their songs.
Exactly.
Like they top.
I've never
hit-
seen it.
They do catalog versus catalog.
Oh, that's cool. I
So
wanna
it's
see
like,
it.
yeah. This started in COVID. This was happening because of COVID. So for
I
those
was
of y'all
watching
that
Tiger King.
What's his name?
Timbo
Young
and Swizz
Jeezy and Gucci Man. They went
yup.
against each other. Like
Yup.
stuff like you ain't never seen that.
Yeah, no, I never seen it.
Who did
Jeezy and
the-
Gucci went against each other. Ludacris and Nelly went against
What's
each
the
other.
that's fire. I wanna
Dipset
see
and
that.
the lock?
Dipset and the Locks went against
Locks,
each other.
yeah, like,
Timbaland.
you seen none of this?
Like 2
Never
weeks
seen
ago,
it.
Hit Boy and Mike Will, they went against each other. 2 producers. Who else? T-Pain went against. I forget who T-Pain went against. Snoop Dogg went against DMX. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna check that
it's
out.
fine. So
You gotta watch it.
T.I. has been calling
That sounds
out
dope.
50, like, yo, let's do a versus. Apparently, they had a conversation like, yo, let's do a versus.
Like
let's
3
do a
years
versus.
ago.
Yeah. And T.I. is like, yo, let's do a versus. You know, what I would believe to be some public friendly, you know, jousting, you know, taunting. Yo, come outside, nigga. I'm ready. Let's do the versus. Let's do the versus. And 50 responds by, we know 50. He's a troll, a dangerous troll.
Yes,
He
a very dangerous
responds with, what's the word I want to use? I'm trying to use a big word just to sound sophisticated, but I'm not going to. Really ugly and bad pictures of T.I.'s wife on his Instagram. He put some bad, nasty pictures up of her, and that was his response to his
Before you
friend.
continue real quick, there's a video with T.I. going with his wife, and then he makes a very bad video of his wife. It didn't make her look any better.
Who, Tip?
Yeah, like you did. Like he went around her, and she said something, and he just like put on the camera, and she was like mad,
Yeah.
like it was like a bad film. I'm like, you can't do that.
He's an old nigga. Old niggas don't know about lighting and angles and all that shit.
definitely
But it
don't.
caught her off
old.
guard though, and she was looking
Yeah.
crazy.
He just think that he see her through his lens, yo, and I mean, some lightings and angles can be a little, you know,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not really no
disadvantageous.
saving,
I need to work on my fucking dialogue, not dialogue, my vocabulary, because I know there's words to say shit better, and I want to sound way smarter than I am, but I'll work on it. But anyways, yeah, he put those pictures up, and for some reason, like, nigga, why are you responding to your friend, your colleague, your
But was there
whatever
like a caption with the picture?
I don't remember, but it don't matter. Why are we talking to each other as men, and you go and put some weirdly nasty picture of my wife up talking about you're a rat or this, that, and the third? Because T.I., when he went to jail, he did a Crime Stoppers commercial. Yeah,
that
He
shit
did
is
a-
still
Did he
crazy.
really?
Yo.
yeah, nigga, I'm facing 10 years. You want me to do a commercial? Say that. I'm doing a commercial. Yo, if you see something, say something. That's it. That's all he did. If you see something, say something. And that was it. Like, why did we go here? So, in response, he did it like 2 or 3 times. And this nigga T.I. got in the booth and started rapping. If I could play the songs for y'all, I would, but we're not there yet. But go look at the diss songs, right? And they
Yo, you know
frying
what's crazy
50
about
ass
about
up.
it? T.I.'s this is not as good as his sons. Not even sons.
Yeah.
Domani is
Yo.
wildin'.
Oh, you getting ahead of the story. You're getting ahead of it. Hold on.
Yo, hold it.
So T.I.'s one of his sons is the Krashout son. Yeah, you know what I mean, fuck your mama dead. 50 Cent mama is dead, by the way. He died when
Oh,
she
that's the
died.
one that's been wearing the t-shirt.
Yes. His mom died when he was a kid. I'm
He
pretty
put a
sure.
blunt up to her mouth.
Dog. Wicked behavior.
He's talking about come
So-
outside. Don't talk about my mama. Your mama dead.
So wicked. They done fucking made merch of her.
Oh,
got her,
yeah,
got her shit all
merchandise.
over the place, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got my little chain dangling right now. They got merch of her, like it's wicked. So I say all this to say, is there ever a time that I'm asking y'all 2 questions. Is there ever a time where y'all feel like there's too far of a line? Like, is there certain lines y'all would never cross in a beef?
That's
It depends how
That's the line.
deep
I would
the
never
beef is.
cross. I wouldn't go
Like-
to a dead family member, but at the same time, like I get it because
Like, if
you're talking about his mom. Sorry, Dion. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
you good. I'm just.
you talking about his moms. He's gonna get at your moms, whether she's here or not.
But that's where it's like, what did he say so bad that you're bringing up my dead mother? Because they're famous, not too much is gonna come behind us, and they know that.
But wait, he didn't say anything about his moms. All he
No, I'm
did
saying,
was
like, he
post
po-
the picture, right?
Y'all gotta stop
So
saying
he's
he.
printing the picture.
50 Cent posted the picture. They took
So-
offense
King's
to it.
mom.
So
King
King is posting
King's
the
mom.
picture, like
And now
he's making printouts
but-
of his mom.
But now as T.I., do you let your son go this far? Because again, even though they
T.I. let
like,
his
like,
son go that far.
But I'm
No,
saying,
no. T.I. didn't approve of it though.
Oh, is that what
There was a
happened?
whole- There was a whole interview, and he did not approve of it. But his son is 25 years old.
But wait,
Okay.
he might have said he didn't approve, but he knew what he was doing because it saves his image. Like, no, I didn't
Yeah,
approve of that.
maybe.
I mean, in the
Because you
interview,
gotta-
he genuinely said he was like, "Listen, this does not make me happy."
But that's
He
but
was
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
"I don't
So now-
approve of any of this or going this far." He
Right.
was like, "But my son is a crash out." He was like, "All the years that I try to contain that."
Yeah.
He was like, by 50 posting his mom, kind of like
Lost
gave
it.
him a
Yeah.
reason
Yeah.
to be the crash out again.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
still, like I said, as far as they're in the industry and how big they are, nothing's gonna come behind this. Like nobody's
agree.
gonna get hurt. That's why it's like I can say all of this. Like 50 Cent can't really. How much can 50 Cent really do to get to him? For something to happen.
I don't even know if 50 wants to get to him.
But that's what I'm saying.
My thing is, I feel like 50 has become so comfortable where he's at because 50 do whatever he wants on social media and kills niggas. And they just back off.
But that's what I'm saying. But he's a kid. You know, he's not going to stop. He's going to just keep
going.
going.
Not a kid. That's nigga 25, 26 years old.
To 50 Cent, that's a kid.
I mean, to 50, sure.
But that's what I'm saying. So now, like, but now if we're not this famous, you're not going to say as much as you're saying about somebody's dead mother.
But if we're not this famous, would you have even posted my wife? Because they both famous. T.I. and Tiny are famous.
No, I'm talking about as
King
far
and
as
Domani
King
are famous.
No, I'm saying as
He's
far
famous.
as King is posting his dead mother. Because he know, like, even though he wants to be a crash out, he's only going as far because he knows nothing can happen.
But according to Kamil, T.I. has already acknowledged, my son been a crash out. He been like this.
Like, if you watch like back then, like, he wanted to go to the hood and shit.
You just gave him a reason.
Exactly.
What is he really gonna come outside and what is he really gonna come outside and do?
You gave him a legit reason to crash out.
But even then, even to your point, right? My point to that is these young niggas be crashing out. Even if we know who 50 is. 50 got all the money in the world. He got all the resources in the world. If he wanted to, yeah, he probably could do it. But it don't stop these young dumb niggas from coming outside thinking they little,
but you're not gonna get the
22 is gonna do something.
But you're not gonna get the 50. You're going to have to deal with a bunch of 50's little homies.
Right, but that's not going to stop King from frontlining shit himself. 50 would frontline his shit himself when he was in his 20s, but 50's old enough now to be like...
And that's what I'm saying. So, King, you wasting your time because you're not going to get to the nigga that's talking about your moms.
But
that's
he's
what I'm saying.
As shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, you're going to have 20 little niggas looking for you, and you coming outside by yourself looking for 50.
He probably got his little crew, but ain't no 50 crew.
But that's what I'm saying. You're not going to find 50, but they're liable to find you.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to find T.I., but
yeah,
King, you might get found. And like that's how far does you really go? Like,
it's a dangerous
bringing
game
up somebody's dead mother over a picture. Like, I get it. It's a mom's for a mom, but a dead mom.
It was a
but
bad.
A
you gotta know.
I mean, it's not like he didn't say nothing.
No, he's making diss tracks and shit now. But
he's making
he's saying
they're
shit.
all making their diss tracks. You know what I'm saying?
50 made a diss track?
No.
Let me get there. So King, so T.I. and King made their diss tracks, and they weren't bad. They weren't bad.
Yeah.
They made a few of them. They weren't bad. They were saying what they wanted to say. They was rapping. They was saying they shit. They weren't like great tracks. But when Domani came outside, my nigga.
Now he's the one that's really making it a weird. Not weird, but he's making it crazy.
Listen to Miss Jackson by Domani. Right? We're gonna take a break right now.
Mind you, I don't think he saw it once in that whole diss. If I'm not tripping, I don't think he saw it once.
I don't think so either. Audience, I hope y'all, we just played it for Kamil, and I hope y'all had a second to go listen to it. Pause and go listen to Miss Jackson. Boy, that boy came outside and he fired. And
Firebug.
And how do you, like, because 50 ain't been rapping. 50 usually just keeps it to the Instagram, but these Harris niggas, T.I., King, Domani, Tiny ain't said nothing, by the way. Tiny, the one who got shot at, originally just said, I'm gonna let my killers go get him. And they went to go get him. And they firing on him. Back to my question, because we making this music pod. It's not a music pod. I'm sorry, audience. This is not a music pod. There's a line. Your line is dead relatives. Your line is what, Dion? Kamil, so if somebody had spoken about a relative of yours that had passed, you're not gonna eye for an eye.
But that's the thing. If you speak about my dead first, then it's a different ball game.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting at. Like,
you're saying you won't cross it first?
No, I would never.
But if they come out to play with that, then everything's on the table.
You started it like
everything's on the table at that point.
You can't blame me for any reaction I come back with after you did something to me.
Of course.
So if you talk about anybody dead on my side, I'm liable to say anything about anybody on yours. I'm liable to say anything that happened to you if it was the worst traumatic experience ever in life. But you started it. Remember that. So when you paint that image and they be like, yo, he said whoop the bam, and you be like, but that's just my reaction.
Yeah. That's a fact.
So
I think for me, I don't know. I think involving family and I don't think, because if it was like, you talk about my mom's, but your, grandfather passed away. Let me bring up your grandfather. I don't think that is the same thing. But if we going mom for mom, why would you play with somebody's mom knowing what happened to your mom is my question.
But see, he wasn't going after T.I.'s mom because again, it wasn't the boys.
King is the one who introduced 50's mom.
That's
Tiny
probably
is
what
King's mom.
No, I'm saying, but it was initially it was a versus. It was like it was a mom thing. It was just T.I. said this, and everybody. You got to know who you're dealing with. Is another thing for me. Mm-hmm. If I know you're out here just trolling people, like that's all you do is troll, and nothing comes out of a troll, I'm not gonna respond to you the way that I might make. Like I said, T.I. made his little diss track. Okay, cool. But King is a different story. Now he's bringing a dead mom up because you talking to my mother. I wasn't even talking to you. Yeah. I was talking to your pops. I just trolled him a little bit.
We know that's not how it goes. That is not how it goes in the hood. If your mans hit you up and say your niggas trying to jump me, they from the hood. Tip from the hood.
King.
Banghead. I don't know where that is, but that's where he from. That's what he be saying.
But they made sure that King really wasn't from there.
Yeah, okay.
Not really from there. So it's like I'm trolling you, Tip, and you make your diss tracks. We did it already. We're done.
Bro, if somebody you got a brother, right?
I just don't think that anybody put into consideration that the kids might lash out.
And that's what I'm getting at.
Fucked up, like because you brought up somebody's butt. Like you have
and
to know.
And they older kids, they grown men.
That's the thing.
Like,
you know
these
what I mean?
niggas is
you
almost
don't
30.
Think that somebody's kids is going to come after you for some shit that you're saying just because so you're going after his pops.
And you're trolling, like I said, you're trolling T.I. You're not, and somebody else reacted. Like, it's a whole different ball game because they're coming for you based off disrespect, not because you're just 50 Cent trolling, which Tip knows you did.
Taking it there, but he's not trolling. You're disrespecting me now. 50 don't
troll
like funny troll. He disrespects you on purpose.
That far like they did because, again, this is what 50 does. He's trolling, I'm in my diss tracks. The kids took it to another level because now it's disrespectful. It's a whole different.
So if your brother, if somebody talk crazy about your mother to your brother, you just gonna sit there and let your brother deal with it? Exactly. Go ahead. You sit there and think about that. Camille, you got 2 kids. If somebody,
what I'm saying, like, you're saying if somebody, but how did they do it? Who did it?
It don't matter.
If it's not disrespectful onto the point where we got to come outside, and I don't care. I don't respond to words that much. Unless you really make it a thing where it's like, I got to really come outside for you. Because, like, unless you're making death threats, if you're making threats like, yo, when I see your mother, it's, okay, now my brother's already there. He came and told me this. Okay, now we're going to take it there every single time. But if you just made a post, we're going to make a post. We're going to say what we, you know what I'm saying?
It's a picture of Tiny. I'll show it real quick. Audience, I'm sorry for you audio listeners. You can't see it. I'm going to show it real quick. And then we will. If you're watching on YouTube, you're about to see it. In 3, 2, 1, right there. It's this picture. He posted this picture of her on stage with a mic, and the wind is blowing up her dress. And this is not the most.
See, but why is she wearing that?
Well, she's performing. She's performing.
Yeah, she said, why is she wearing that? Yeah.
She's performing.
You see, but you put yourself in questionable outfits,
bro. When you've been performing
and then
for
when
20
questionable
years,
photos are taken because your angles ain't all that great to begin with.
But I bet you if that dress was down, she looks amazing.
Like,
yes, the photographers put the shutter on and they snap 5,000 pictures in 2 seconds, and they pick the good 3.
So now listen, if you post a pic of like that of my mother, if I can't find one of yours like that to troll you back, I'm still not gonna take it to talking about your dead mother, bro. That's OD.
I'm on the side of whatever you introduce is what you introduce. Why would you play with somebody like that knowing that's your mom's situation? But I get it. No. Actually, I hear what you're saying. Because he wasn't.
Reaction, however it
he
goes.
wasn't
Whatever
saying
reaction
it.
You get,
see, but
that's
old
fine.
school people look at it this way too, right? Like his mom's already gone, so that's it. You can't bring that up because she's gone, type shit. Like that's the way.
But I think it was more so.
His son?
I think it was more so.
Didn't they mention his son? Didn't King mention his son in the song?
Probably. 50 don't fuck with his kids.
That's what I'm saying. But he was like making fun of the situation on how, because he has a new kid that he does take care of or that he's involved with.
Yeah,
I believe. So he made fun of the one that he don't fuck with, and then the one that he does fuck with.
Yeah,
that's enough. You're talking about his kids. You're bringing the dead relative up. Your mom's alive.
No,
she's healthy. She's
saying.
well.
Like that to me was that's a line you don't cross.
I'll say this, and then we can move on. Dion said earlier he wasn't talking to the kids, which does make a valid point.
Yes.
He was talking to a man about his wife. So in response, the man would probably say something about your wife or your lack thereof. Same thing, because that's what T.I. was doing. T.I. was responding with, I got family. You don't have family. You don't. Your kids. You got a wife. This and the third. Ti like was shooting videos with his whole family, like this and fifth. Like that's like the appropriate response. But yeah, I think he didn't take into consideration like you're talking about somebody's grown ass mom. So
and then they respond how they respond. That's a reaction though. Like you know.
Yeah.
You can't control what third parties do.
Exactly. Which I don't know if this is the best. Not a good transition. Sorry, audience. I'm not doing a great transition today. We deal with it. Let's just get right into it, right? We did so much on Fifth and Beef. Let's get into like the reason people are here, right? Let's start with we have an Ask Men, a great one that we saw. Let's ask the men in the room. Why do you think men are better friends than boyfriends? I've seen this one. I've seen a lot of comments on this one. I've seen a lot of them. Dion, why do you think men are supposedly better friends than boyfriends?
We're not gonna base off that video because I didn't finish watching it. I watched some of it, but it's a lot. It's a lot of less expectations. On a friend, because you can't depend on me to do a boyfriend like thing as your friend. So I can look out for like if you come for emotional support, you hit me up like, oh, well, cool, I can be there for that, but I'm not supposed to. You can't get mad at me for not doing something that a boyfriend would do. So now if I'm your boyfriend, I have to do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and skip to 30.
Yeah.
As a friend, I just got to do 0, nothing. To make me a good friend, I can do 1, 2, and 3 as a good friend.
Niggas really don't be like great friends, but be great friends. Like,
you see what I'm saying?
Like a lot of my niggas for a long time. Like, I tell you right now, me and Dion are great friends. I don't think I know his birthday. I know it's in October. I know it's like it's either the 11th, 12th, or 13th. But the thing about guys is I'm not offended. He don't know my birthday. He'll tell you that.
Okay.
It's in November, right?
No. See?
I thought it was November.
See? Like, but if a nigga say something to my mans, they got to deal with me. You know what I mean?
So it's a deal. Like we take what it is.
But if my girl would be offended by that.
I thought it was in November. Like, but you see how
my birthday is dead ass 2 weeks after his. I know his is like
early October.
We in the same month.
We're Libras.
No, nigga, you a Libra.
I'm a Libra, and then you're like right after, like
yes.
See, that's why I thought of November. That's why I thought.
Nah, Scorpio season begins. I think the 21st of.
I thought it was the 22nd, 23rd,
something like that.
Okay.
But that's the thing. So we don't care as much as a little shit. But if it ever gets to a point where it's serious,
like respect,
we have boundaries, we have respect, and it's
loyalty.
Like you're not going to take it there with my man's. You're not going to say this in front of him. You're not going to do this about him. You're not going to do none of that shit because again, that's my man's. That's the thing I call my brother. Yeah, it's slow.
Yeah,
I can call him a bitch. He might not like it. He'll call me a bitch back, but you can't call him a bitch in front of me, and you don't fuck with him. It's never gonna happen. Like that nigga's you know that nigga Jason? That nigga's a bitch. Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
nigga, you a bitch. What you talk like? Like, nigga, what the fuck you mean he's a bitch?
And that's the shit that we do. Like, we don't have as high as expectations as you would with a female.
Sorry. You're talking about a guy-guy friendship. It's a guy-girl friendship.
No, but the same way. We're going to think about it the same.
No,
but I'm saying we're still going to think about we're still going to take everything seriously on the thing that we think is serious. So we're not being bad friends. So it's just like, if you come to me and you be like, yo, my boyfriend just did X, Y, and Z, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat you for the next 30 minutes like you want me to talk to you about. I'm going to get straight to the point.
Yeah.
And you might not like it because I told you some shit that you thought I should sit here for 30 minutes and listen to first. Yeah. And then say something that you still didn't want to hear. I got straight to the point. I told you what it is. And you didn't like it. You stayed with him. Okay, I did my part as your friend. I'm still your friend.
I'll give y'all a great example. Right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell my mans, I'm a straight shooter. All my friends will tell you I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you straight like it is. I don't give a damn. I cut niggas off left and right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I cut niggas off left and right. Because I'm a straight shooter. If you a bitch around me, you can't be a bitch around me. I'm sorry. You can't. Like, I can't harbor that. Bitch
friends either.
Exactly. So, but my girl is going to be more sensitive about certain situations, right? So here's an example. I've told my friends they bitches straight up to their face. Yo, you act like a little bitch. You know what I mean? That ain't your hoe. That ain't your girl. Stop bitching about this bitch. This ain't yours. That type of shit, right? You can't say that to your girl. Last night, my girl orders ice cream. And in her directions, she put main door, third floor, first door on the left. The way because she was here, the way my building is set up, the main door is halfway down the parking lot, and you can't see it. when you turn into the parking lot, you see a door. You would think that's the main door. So they park, they go in what they think is the main door, which I would think is the main door too. Go up to the 3rd floor, first door on the left. That's where they put it. And she started teeing off. I'm like, yo, what do you want me to do, yo? Because if I was a delivery driver, the first door I see at the top of the building, at the top of the parking lot, I would think is the main door.
You want to know what the problem is? And I'm sticking up for your girl here right now. God, okay, here's the problem. We expect y'all motherfuckers to have some sort of common sense. So we expect you to know what the main door of the fucking building is.
Why are you saying no? I think first of all, this is where you're wrong.
Was it a man?
The delivery driver was a woman.
Well, I knew that was coming. She's an idiot. Okay? She's a fucking idiot. And she shouldn't be a delivery driver if you don't know the main door of the building.
But it does look like the main door.
But it's not the main door. Does it have the numbers on it?
No, I don't know. I don't go through that door. I don't know. I never went through that door. I don't think I've ever walked.
It just looks like it. It just looks like it.
Is that where
No.
Then it's not the main door. Simple instruction.
You got a point there on that one.
You got a point. Instruction. Fuck out of here.
But again,
I can't. Sorry.
I can't sit here and say I can't say that to her. That is exactly what I would think the main door would be. Because, they take pictures and shit. And they took a picture of a door that isn't my door because it doesn't have my apartment number on it. But I've seen that door. So I was like, I think I know where that is. So I went and obviously I found it.
That's where it goes where...
But why have you seen that door?
And friend.
Because I live in this fucking building.
Oh.
Because if that was just his friend...
Yo, you messy. Yeah, you so messy.
He's able to tell her.
My bad.
He's able to tell her some other shit because it's not his
It was a utility closet, by the way, just for everybody who's being messy with her. But yeah.
Nah.
But
that's not his girl. He's able to tell her something different.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, listen. Let me the wrong door. Oh well, get over it. We'll go.
I'll go get it.
But
as soon as you peek out the door, I can see it. When I tell you this girl was so hot, like physically angry, upset, she heated up the room. I had to open the door. It got so hot in there. Like her blood was boiling.
Like, can't bring my shit to the right place. I'm hungry. Now we gotta go out and get it.
But now, Kamil, let me ask you this, right? Mm-hmm. You see how you'd have been mad, right?
I would have been.
Now, how do you expect your boyfriend to respond?
If he thinks you're wrong, he said he would respond. Like, all right,
now,
babe, I'm gonna go get it.
Now, how do you expect your friend to respond? The same way?
Pretty much. Like, yo, don't worry about it. I got it. I'll go get it. It's the same shit.
No. Fuck no.
Your friend?
It's the same
Fuck
shit.
no.
Because your friend doesn't have to do that.
Oh no, your friend doesn't have to.
I'm saying, but you expect him to do
you.
No.
But you're not expecting him if you're that mad.
No, I'm not expecting anybody.
Like you're gonna if you're just chilling with your friend, they did that shit. You're gonna be mad as fuck. You're gonna be like, fuck this, and I'm gonna get it myself because nobody in that room is expected to go get your ice cream because they did it. They fucked up. But your boyfriend, you're expecting your boyfriend like, nigga, you know.
At the same time, I don't expect my man to have to go out and go get it when the delivery driver was supposed to bring it right the fuck here.
But if you hot like that and he like, okay, babe, listen.
She taking it out on me like I'm the one that put it there.
I mean, you're just the person in the room.
That's the thing. You're not gonna do that.
But you're not gonna
talk
about that. Take it out on you.
But
she's just letting it out. She's
the person in the room.
Tight.
But you're not gonna do that to your friend though. That's the difference. You're not gonna take it out on your friend like that. Because it's not his obligation.
I do the same shit. I'd be like, yo, you believe this shit, my nigga? Like, yo, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna go off the same way.
And then the second he goes, Kamil, what if you were wrong in the situation? You gonna tee off on him?
I mean, not necessarily. I'm trying to think about a situation like that where that would happen. Like, I have a really good guy friend that says comes over.
When we play Arc Raiders and you do something wrong, and I tell you do something wrong, you be yelling at me. Look at her.
When I do something wrong?
When
I yell at you?
Yes.
Why would I yell at you for something?
Because if I go somewhere and I'm mopping niggas, you be like, why you shooting them? Why you shooting them? I'm like, we here to kill people.
You're running off? That's different. You ran off.
Oh, you run off.
No, you ran off.
No, sometimes if I'm chasing niggas, but if I down a nigga, run with me. If I get niggas, run with me. Like,
you got a point.
Come bust your gun.
Smoke them.
I get that.
But nah.
I don't know. I don't think that's a sufficient enough answer. Like, I could understand what you mean by expectations, right? Because yes, there are way more expectations when it comes to a boyfriend because that's what we're together for, right?
Right.
We're sharing a life together. two people that are joining together as one, and it's difficult enough as it is. But it's like, you know, with friends, there are still certain expectations too, because you're friends, right? So you expect a certain amount of kindness from this person, and you expect, you know, you know what I'm saying? You guys, you know, there's still a relationship.
I'm still not.
I got
a question. Like,
a sexual relationship, or you know what I mean?
No,
like
exactly. But if we just cool and you be like, damn, they really fluffed my fucking ice cream out the other door, and I sit there, I'm like, damn, that shit's crazy. So our stuff's over there. I don't gotta move urgent. I don't have to over there. Like you said, I don't have to move urgent because you know we're just friends. So like you might get up and like, I
right. You see, but I'm gonna talk to you like a friend, and I'm like, nigga, get the fuck up and go get it.
And I'm like, hell, fucking
exactly.
Your ice cream
like
melted.
I'd be like, babe, can you just fucking go get it? You see the difference?
But see, that's what I'm saying. But why didn't you talk to me like that? I'm like, listen, your ice cream melted, not mine.
Yeah, right. I got excuse me.
I got chips. I got chips. Your ice cream melted. Go get that shit. That's a friendship dynamic where it changes differently.
It's just,
so
you
it's
know.
like,
all right.
No, that's funny. I do got a question I wanted to ask you off the back of that. Do you expect your male friend to treat you like a female? Right? Because, like, I treat my female friends like niggas. Like, you niggas.
Only to a certain extent.
Tell me more.
Like, I guess I would say, like, all right, just know me as a person, right? Like, you know where I would be most sensitive.
Yep.
So, obviously, don't hit me in a sensitive spot type shit. Like, don't talk about something that's really going to get me into an emotional state or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but this
as
brings
my
me
friend.
back to why it's easier to be a male friend, because I know my friend's sensitive spots.
Yeah.
No diddy. And 9 doesn't.
You didn't even turn that way until you said that.
We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Like, sometimes it's funny. Like, we be in. I don't know if you've heard it, but me and Dion have been there. Me and Dion have done it with each other. We've done it with John, with whoever. We shoot niggas like when we
hit them nerves.
Yeah, we hit them nerves. Them shits is funny, yo. Like Dion has one that he used to hate, and niggas we used to go right there all the time, right? And he knows what I'm talking about. We used to, and it's just funny. Like, he would get hot in the moment, but at the end of the day, he knows we just talking shit. Like, that's another
person where I'm
but
like,
y'all still have your limits too, because if it's somebody,
I'm trying to tell you this.
No, there's always some sort of a limit. You can't say that.
Okay, maybe like a dead, relative or something like that.
Right there, that's the limit. You understand what I'm saying? So like, that would probably be the only thing that would be really sensitive.
But like, if you had an ex that cheated on you, and Dion had an ex that cheated on you, I would tell Dion his face, nigga, that's why your bitch cheat on you, lame ass, broke ass nigga. Like, that's just funny
I'm
shit
a nigga in that sense. Like,
I know, but I'm saying we wouldn't say that
like,
to you.
But you could, is what I'm saying.
No, but we have to think.
That's not a sensitive
Yeah, we'd have to take that into consideration.
But you see how you're telling us we can say that to you?
Yeah.
We gotta think about that first before we even think, like, damn, if I say that shit, she's gonna be tight. Like, she might get upset. I'm not gonna say it. But if I say it to him instantly, I don't give a fuck if he gets mad.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
We kind of want you to get mad. As a male, we want our male friends to be mad as fuck.
But we, as far as you being our female friend, we're gonna think twice before saying that to you compared to me. I'm not even gonna think about not saying it to him.
Because we're just more sensitive as a person.
Individually.
I'm gonna think twice on, like, damn, like, she just said this, I can come back with this.
For the most part,
I'm not gonna
I
say
am
that.
one of the niggas. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta tell us that first, and now we're like, okay, we can say this without understanding twice.
And then I'm
because I'm not thinking.
Like, if you talk about my brother, that's very sensitive. So you don't. That topic we don't go with. You understand? My brother passed away years ago, so that's a sensitive topic.
But we wouldn't even think about no shit like that. Like, that's
what I'm saying. So like, exes and shit, please. That don't.
But that's what I'm saying. Because you're a female, we gotta think about that. Like,
we would still slow roll it, like, with a female. We would be like, all right, let's take a little
jab.
It's a little different.
Yeah. But that to answer the question is why it's easier to be a friend, a man to be a friend than a boyfriend, because way less we gotta take into consideration. Niggas know what niggas know.
Even with that, how you just said it, No boyfriend gonna say that to you about your ex cheating on you. That's what you get. You broke out. They not gonna say that to you.
Yeah.
Because
I've had
they your
niggas say
boyfriend.
that shit to me.
You pick some bad niggas.
I did. I'm not gonna say.
Never say no.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
I
any
would
of them
never
were
say that
fucking
shit.
great and fucking, like, listen, they weren't
Like
all
he
bad,
said, they
but
bad. We're gonna just leave it there. They bad. Because
That-
you're not
that's
gonna say
a
that to your
wicked
shorty.
nigga,
Like,
yeah.
nigga, that's why you
Yeah.
cheating. Because that's gonna hit a nerve. Like,
I've
why the fuck
been
would
with
you
some
say that
really,
shit?
really mean
I had something so
individuals.
fucked up to say. I want to
So,
say it so badly, but I can't say
I
it.
have been with some really mean individuals.
Yeah, I bet. You gotta stop picking those niggas.
So
Now, from now on,
I
you gotta
did.
run niggas through us. We gotta approve them. You ever seen that scene in Den of Thieves
I'm with that.
with 50 Cent and he brought the prom date? It's the same thing like Bad Boys. They bring the
about to say, like,
prom
Bad Boys
date.
do have to do it.
Yeah, you gotta run through. You know what I mean? You need the
love that.
approval. But yeah, that answers your question. If you were wondering, again, another bad transition, but we gotta line these up better next time. We'll do better next time. Women, I want to ask y'all a question. And our residential female is in the building, so she's gonna speak on behalf of all of y'all. And if y'all don't like what she's saying, tell her in the comments.
Yes,
Ask women, explain to me. Even though I feel like most of y'all be lying, cause y'all do. Y'all claim when y'all are single, right? And you'll go, y'all will be in a relationship and y'all be the horniest motherfuckers in the world. Soon as you go single, you go celibate. How? How do you go from knocking shit down multiple times a week to you ain't done it in 6 months? You ain't done it in a year, 2 years
How bad
since
was
your
that
last
relationship?
boyfriend. I don't know.
How bad did it end?
I don't give a damn how bad it is. They
What does that
lying.
have to do with
not
your
necessarily. Not
internal
necessarily.
setup?
All right, so I'm one of those people, right? I could every day.
My bad before you even start. It's always 6 months too. They always hit you with the 6 months.
I
It's
usually get
always
2
6
years.
months.
It's the 2 years for me.
Wait, hold on, I'm
Yo,
gonna get
no,
into
go ahead. I
that.
just want to say that. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You good.
yeah. Let me get into it. So, depending on how bad it is and how sick of niggas she is in that moment of her life, she can go pretty fucking long without it. Because there's been plenty of points in my life, like even now, I'm at a point where I don't even want a nigga to touch me right now. Because I just don't want to deal with that shit in this moment. Like, I'm so good right now with myself that I just don't need it in this moment. Now, when we have somebody that we're really into, who's there every day, yeah, we're gonna fucking want it every single day because why not? But when we don't have it and we're actually good in a good place with ourselves, we can go up to that 2 years. There's been females that can go longer than that, and we have toys. There's shit we could do. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're lying. Now, don't get me wrong. There are bitches that lie.
I'm about to say.
Cap it.
There are
If you
bitches that
got
lie.
10.
And these
I was
bitches are the
about
ones
7.
that go back to their previous,
Yeah.
so they're not tacking on a new number.
So the bitches that lie. So hold on. So you're telling me that
It
the
depends.
number
on
matters
on the
more to y'all
female.
than the action.
I mean, nobody wants to add a new body to their account.
Why does that matter so much?
Because you gotta understand that when you're intimate with somebody, it's not just physical. Okay, like there's more that goes into that. Like you take a piece of somebody every time you're intimate with them, the same way you leave a piece of yourself with them. And I believe that. So it's like you don't want to keep bringing all these different energies into you or around you that are unnecessary or that aren't going to be good for you. So you just don't fuck around with new shit unless
Just
you're
to
sure you
piggyback
want
off
to.
that, guys make it a lot harder for them to just get a new body too. We make it a lot harder for them to get an extra body.
What do you mean?
So if they got, let's just throw out a number. If she got 17 bodies, and she's like, "Fuck it, I just want to fuck," and then go fuck 5 new niggas. She went from 17 to 22. There's a nigga. He gon' like if he's fucking, he's cool. But if you talking to him like exclusively, he's like, yeah, so yeah, I just fucked five new niggas in the last 3 months. He go, whoa, you a hoe. Like that's his mindset. You're gonna go straight to a hoe, and now he doesn't want to cuff you. So it makes it harder for them to start adding bodies. So they don't want to add them bodies because niggas are start judging them. So it's harder for them just to keep fucking people and fucking. Some bitches don't care, but for female that care about what somebody says and every nigga they talk to, like, damn, how many bodies you got? They already lying because niggas is judging. it kind of defeats how much of bodies and
secretly judges a little bit. Like if you
no, but I'm talking about as
honest,
much.
I think people do judge secretly.
But as guys, we don't care about what y'all think about the number we have. Compared to a female, if you be like, yo, you're a hoe, you been doing what? Now you're discussing. Now you're making certain remarks and shit. You might make her feel bad about herself.
I want to
if she cares.
I'm gonna challenge you on that one.
Go ahead.
I personally don't think niggas really care about that. I think they care about the optics of that per se. If I'm
like
talking,
how other people gonna look at it
exactly.
from the outside.
So like, if I'm dating,
But
like
that
you
still
and me are
plays hand in
homies.
hand, though.
No, because if you and me is homies, right, and I'm like, let's just say Camille, for lack of resources, she's the only one here, and you, Camille, puts 5 bodies on in 3 months, and let's say either you were one of them or you know about them, right? Niggas will be like, damn, that nigga, I fuck with Shorty, but this nigga Dion, like, he might, I don't want to hear that. Like we were just talking about shit, how we talk shit about niggas all the time. Niggas gonna keep throwing that in your face. And even though it is joking, that shit might hurt some niggas at some point. But like, I really like this girl. Like, she's cool to me. Like, I personally don't really give a fuck about the bodies. Because a lot of niggas don't. Hoes still fuck niggas every day.
Yeah.
Hoes with a million
I
bodies
agree.
fuck
Like, I
niggas
don't
every
give a-
day.
Like, I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck what nobody else is gonna say about it.
But
That's
a lot
just
of these
me.
sensitive ass niggas do. We've
But
had
that's-
this talk on this podcast.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where the judging comes in. Where she might not want to add him because there's gonna be the next nigga that's gonna do that, and then he doesn't want to do this exclusively because how many niggas gonna talk about him? So it goes hand in hand. Where it's like, I don't really care about her bodies, but my whole friend group's gonna judge me about her bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's not necessarily about me personally not liking the fact that you got bodies. It's about the optics of it. It's about what people gonna
No,
say.
I agree to that part of it, but there's a bunch of shit that goes hand in hand with that. That goes hand in hand.
You're
Because,
right.
Like, I don't care about it, but I got to deal with these niggas after that. I don't want to deal with them. So it's like it goes hand in hand because now I don't care about her bodies, but I care what they say.
Yeah.
So you still care about something somewhere,
Which is
that's
so
fucking you
weird.
up.
Because you're seeking validation from other people.
Which is so fucking weird. Like, nigga, I've been in situations where, you know what I mean, my shorty was the realest nigga in my corner. You know what I mean? And I've been with shorties that got lower counts and higher counts. Like, it don't matter. But I don't understand that shit. Like, I don't. Like, you want to impress your niggas so badly, but if you go to jail, your shorty gonna be the one that visits you more than them. She gonna be the one to put money on your books more than them. If you get evicted from your spot, if you get evicted from your spot, your shorty will probably let you crash on the couch before them. What? Nigga, I think.
How long we been together?
Hold on, slow your roll.
What?
And even if it ain't her, nigga, my bitch number 2 will let me go grab. You feel what I'm saying?
You see? You see? Every fucking episode, bro. You never fail.
But oh, wrong one. There it is. I'm looking for the gunshots. But yeah, no, I just think I don't know. But yeah, it might be. You know what I mean, might be niggas is a little too eager to impress their homeboys.
But yes,
like,
it could be a number of things when it comes to that question because, like I said, you have the ones that do tell the truth, and I'm telling you that it is possible. Yes, 100%, because we do get sick of y'all niggas. And if
So
we
y'all,
get to a point where
you
we're
get
really
sick of
feeling
your
sick
bad
of y'all
choice niggas.
You're right. It is. You're right. But when you try a different variety of niggas and they all turn out to be the same fucking type of nigga, then it's like, all right, we're sick of y'all niggas. So, in general, when we feel like we are sick of y'all, until we feel like we want somebody again, we can certainly go a certain amount of time without doing anything.
So, real quick, and then we'll get off of this. Is it when y'all feel like it's time? Is it a man who has impressed you enough to, you to let them in, or is it a you like, all right, I'm ready to fuck again. Who can I go fuck?
I wouldn't say the second one at all, because it's more like I'm ready to maybe try again with somebody new, so let me see what my options are out there.
Okay.
Type shit.
And one last one real quick. How do you know which person to double back to? Because you said there's some girls that just go fuck the old nigga. Like they don't want to add bodies to go find the, you know what I mean? How do y'all decide which one it is for that?
So,
go ahead and tell on yourself. Got him, audience. We got her.
it's not usually an ex that we go back to.
Listen, fellas, listen.
It's usually somebody who never made it to that.
It's so funny you say that. And then we're off this for real. I've thought about that before. It'd be the people you don't date that you like stay cool with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but the ones you date, those be the ones that never could come back. But the ones that, you know what I mean, y'all kind of had something, but y'all never officially dated, you'd be cool with them forever.
Exactly. So it's usually one of those.
Yeah. Okay. Which is, I guess, a good time since we're talking about, just kind of understanding the thought process between men and women and when it comes to that type of deal. Tell me something that y'all feel like is commonly misunderstood by the opposite sex. So what do you feel like, Dion, what do you feel like women commonly misunderstand about a man? And Kamil, what do you feel like men commonly misunderstand about a woman?
Silence isn't always emotional distance.
Preach, King.
Now,
elaborate on that.
I appreciate that. If something happens amongst us two and we get into some shit and I go silent, it's not always a case where I'm distancing myself from you emotionally. Like, it's like a problem here. I just probably got this on my plate or that on my plate, and I just need a breather for 2 seconds. I just need to think, get my thoughts right, and then, but it's nothing personal towards you.
Celtics won. Sorry. Yes. Celtics won. Sorry. I'm just.
Yeah, he's mad at it, but it's stuff like that. But y'all will take, not you, you're just speaking as like a whole, like, you'll take it as like, oh, you're distancing yourself from me. Why you get so quiet? Why you acting like that? Why you acting like that? You getting distant from me. You're changing. You're acting strange. You're doing weird. Like, but no, I just need a breather to get myself back together. I'm not trying to do this, but then let me come back and communicate with you. Like, I'm sorry, I had to do this. Get my shit together real quick. Okay, but y'all don't even give that space.
But would you get upset if a female asked you, like, hey, is everything okay? Like, are we good?
No, I'm fine with it, but just know it's not
guys that
nothing.
Get upset with that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm fine with it, but don't take it personal. Like, ask me first. Like, if do that, come ask me. Mm-hmm. But don't just assume off rip I'm being weird. There's another bitch you're cheating. Why is that the first jump you going to? Like, I just needed to get together. Like, especially if we're together, I'm already letting you know how shit's been or whatever it is. So now if I just shut down for like a few, don't take it personal.
You want to know why females take that personal? Because most of the time it's somebody in their past who did that, and that was what was really going on. So if it's something where you're triggering that for her, she might think that you're doing the same thing that somebody else did to her.
But and that trigger has to come where you heal yourself, or come ask me before you assume that on
yes,
me.
absolutely.
Because
that's
I didn't do
you're
that to
supposed
you.
To get asked. That's why I said if she asked you, would you get upset?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but even if I'm already communicating, like before that shutdown happens, like if I'm already letting you know X, Y, and Z's happening, and then I just go cold. Not like where I'm ignoring you for, like, I just cold for a little bit to come back and you ask me, yo, is this? But before you ask me, are you already assuming I'm doing something else because you're triggered? Instead of coming to me like, yo, listen, this happened before. I just want to make sure X, Y, and Z. Are we still good?
I think that would depend on the person if they're healed or not.
But that's what I'm saying, because you can't just come to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, silence doesn't always mean this type of thing. That's why I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. I get it. Like, it's a past thing. It be a trigger thing. Those can happen. But it doesn't just start there, because what if I'm already leading up to telling you. Like, I'm not intentionally going cold. I'm not intentionally distancing myself. I just happen to shut down because something else just topped it off. And I just, all right, that was the last straw. Let me just get my shit together real quick, and then,
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not gone for fucking.
Then I don't see why that should.
But
be
I'm saying, but are you gonna think of what I've been building up, telling like, damn, I lost this job, I had to go get another job. This happened over here. My cousin just got shot. This happened. But then as soon as I just shut down, because like everything just overwhelming, then just this nigga he's cheating. Damn, my cousin.
Why do y'all always go to niggas
that's
be cheating?
That's just selfish.
You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm already communicating leading up to this spot right here.
As long as there's communication, then there shouldn't be any questions.
And then I shut down. You don't even think.
When females act like that,
this
that's
nigga.
an insecurity with herself.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, silence doesn't always mean emotional Like, I'm not distancing for no reason. Like, I done let you know. I done broke it down. But this time, like this particular day, I just didn't say nothing because like it was just already too much. And then like you come ask me, or then I finally come back and I let you know. Like when I come back and let you know, you're like, yeah, that's what you was doing. That's what happened. What do you mean? Like I already been telling you. Like damn, I just got fired. Like, I'm trying to get back to another job. You already talking about cheating. Like, it's been, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that jump right there.
Yeah,
that's
an insecure woman.
So, but that's the thing I misunderstood.
Beautiful. Camille, tell us what you think men commonly misunderstand about women.
Actually, this one is personal to me too. Friendliness versus interest.
Okay. I like this one. I like this one. Let's go. Let's see it.
This one gets very, very confusing. I'm a nice person by nature. No, seriously, like I have a big fucking heart. Like, I'm very kind. I'm very friendly.
Yes,
like,
you are.
A stranger could stop me on the street, tell me I'm beautiful. I'm gonna turn around and say thank you. You know, I'm not. I'm that person. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I would have issues with my relationships because if somebody would say something to me and I would just say, oh, thank you, or, oh, that was really sweet, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets taken the wrong way. I'm not interested in this person. I'm just being polite.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, and matter of fact, I had an ex who actually asked me, is it so hard for you to be just a little bit mean?
I hate that.
I'll never forget those words because I was like, what? Like, so you want me to be something that I'm not, is basically what you just told me. You're asking me to be something else, and that's not who I am, and that's a problem for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
insecure man.
You knew who I was. You know who I am. So why are you asking me to be anything but who I am? Why can't you just know that I'm just being nice? Why do you have to think that it's because I'm interested in everybody else?
I'm not like this, but let me tell you what I think it is, right? Mm-hmm. I think that is it's so weird how I've seen men do this. They use these reverse psychology tactics to try to keep a woman, right? You know, like I said, going back to the impressing niggas type of deal, like, oh, I'm you know what I mean? Like, oh, like niggas can't simp over their girl. Niggas can't choose to go hang with their girl on a night, you know what I mean, where niggas is around type shit. Like that's something that niggas do. Men have this weird way of it's almost like a fear of losing you. Like if I feel like, not me, but I'm just kind of speaking from their perspective. If I feel like I could lose you, then I got to do what I can to kind of like eliminate as much competition as I can. So the more like friendly you are, the more for me it's like, could that be a competition? That's the word, competition. Mm-hmm. Could that be competition? First of all, I'm not telling you to stop being who you are. We regular people appreciate that, and regular niggas who get plenty of bitches understand, you know what I mean? It's just that. Like, oh man, you're beautiful. I like your nails. I like your tattoos. I like your necklaces. Like, you know, stuff like that. Like we can just do that and keep it pushing. But the insecure niggas will turn around and be like, yo, like, why are you being like that? I'm telling y'all ladies that deal with that, that's a nigga who's scared to lose you. Yeah. He looks at other niggas as competition. He looks at everybody as competition because niggas is always insecure about something.
When niggas do that, that does nothing but push us away.
It's counterproductive. Though. Yeah, it's counterproductive. Really is.
Because when you're confident, when you're cool with shit like that, and you can still smile knowing that I'm yours and you don't have to worry about that. I'm cracking her egg tonight. Yeah. Exactly. So if you know that and you're confident within yourself, that makes us more attracted to you, not the other way around. Yep. Like don't ask a female to be a little bit mean. Yeah. Like no, like the fuck. Why do we have to be mean? You know what I'm saying?
And niggas don't understand that because again, they're so caught up in what that looks like. You know what I mean? There's plenty of like their friends who will be like, yo, you let your shorty talk to, you know what I mean? You let your shorty like talk to niggas like that, like almost like you give her like you give her space, like she's allowed to talk, she's allowed to do things. Like
at the same time too, I do have to tell you, like. Yes, we do like also when a guy can be a little bit mean to a female, right? But
double standard.
That it is a double standard. It is, and that's why I wanted to say that because we were talking about double standards last time.
And I said, go ahead.
But you know, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, you know, it might make us smirk a little bit, like aha, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he put you in your place, type shit. But at the same time, it's not attractive either. Because if you can talk to a female like that, then what's to say you wouldn't talk to me like that?
There you go. That's a double-edged sword, yeah.
So There's things that, could seem attractive, but at the same time, they're not.
Yeah.
And shit gets confusing.
Is there ever a time where is it ever attractive for a man to be able to be, like we were talking about earlier with friends? If I have female friends, like some of my closest friends are females, and my girl knows that. Is there ever a time you feel like a man can have nice, polite conversation with a woman, but you can see clear as day, that's a boundary. She can't have him. Like, I know you say being mean to girls is kind of like I like that, but is it ever attractive for a man to be like, I got plenty of female friends. I'm not fucking these bitches. I don't fuck with them like that. These is the homies. These is niggas.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. So it's both. You can get it from both sides. Pause.
You can get it from both sides, yeah.
Okay.
But there's rules to that shit too, because you can't be having all these female friends if you ever fuck them.
So you can't have a female friend you fucked.
No, that's not somebody that you could have around your relationship. That's not somebody, because let me tell you something. If you guys ever cross that line, regardless if y'all still cool as shit, right? There's still something that she knows about you and something that you know about her. And those looks will always show. Okay? And we see that shit. You cannot hide that shit for nothing. So if you ever touched her, we're gonna know. We're gonna know by the way she looks at you or by the way you look at her. Somebody's gonna look at each other funny and we're gonna fucking catch it.
Yeah.
Which
it's not really secret. Let me not say secret. Yeah.
But that's why you don't mix that. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who's genuinely a friend is somebody that can be around for your relationships and shit like that. That other person, that's the one that hides in the back in between the relationships. You understand? That's the one that the female goes back to when she says she ain't having no sex with anybody new. You understand? That's
the friend.
That's the friend.
Fellas, watch out for the friend.
But that's not really a friend. You know what I'm saying? So if she's
the middleman for when y'all break up.
Is a friend, that's somebody that she ain't never did nothing with, because you can't. There's nothing ever gonna be there. You're gonna see that it's just a clear friendship.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Did Dion do his? Yeah, he did his. We're on the misconception, right?
Yeah.
Standing. Dion's was great. The silence one.
Yeah, that was good.
That was. I think I would have went with that one. I need to start preparing for these better. But y'all killing it this episode. Let me just give it up for y'all real quick. Y'all is crushing it this episode. Like, amazing. You know what I mean? Maybe we need to like man. Maybe we need to do.
We don't even gotta say it, Dion.
Maybe we need 2 week breaks.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah. Nah, y'all are fucking crushing it this episode. Shout out to y'all.
I can't compare today.
I think we could do the 1-2 and get our 1-2 ass up out of here, y'all. Wherever it is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 2 weeks. So I feel like y'all are in for a treat. You see how I did that? I rhymed it. That's bars right there. A lot of people's favorite segment. Everybody's been waiting for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamils Krashout.
Crash it.
All right. So this week's Crash Out is going to be about men, and I'm going to elaborate a little bit more about that. Men who do not take care of their kids and then go out and have more, okay? Those are the men that we're crashing out on today. And I'm going to explain the difference. So any man that can go out and sleep with anybody and drop a seed and dip, that is not a father. That is not a dad. That is a sperm donor. Okay? That is not somebody who is going to be in this kid's life. That is not somebody who has the right, in my opinion, to be in this kid's life. To come back and then leave again as he pleases to destroy this kid. And then you want to go out and have other kids. Stop it. Like, the fuck are you doing? Okay? You're just creating more little yous to run around and do the same fucking shit that you're doing. Being fucking trifling. How about you take care of the ones that you fucking got first, and then you talk about having more. All right? Because it takes a lot more. Okay? A father is somebody who's there. Somebody who wipes the tears, who picks up the fucking pieces, who puts them to bed, who feeds them, who spends that time. That's a father. That is a dad. That is not a sperm donor. And that's where I'm leaving it this week.
Excellent work. Excellent
Thank
work.
you.
Beautiful work. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamils Krashout. She's, hey, if it don't apply, let it fly. But you niggas that felt that shit, that's for you. Yeah, I mean, stop the bullshit.
Be a better father.
I do want to ask
Absolutely.
one question though, off your crash out. I usually let your crash outs rock and be what they are, and I should probably just do that.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. What's the question?
What
Lean in.
does this apply to a man who finds out there's a baby on the way and lets it be known he doesn't want this baby?
I guess if that was an understanding from the very beginning and she chose to do this anyway on her own, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? And if he goes out and decides to have a child with somebody else and he is a father to that child, that's different. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna create a child, I mean, regardless, you're responsible for that kid. It doesn't matter.
Is it?
It is your kid,
fair, though?
but it's not fair.
That part is not fair. Yes.
It's never gonna be fair.
Like, I get that you said you didn't want it, and she's like, I'm gonna do this, and then you go do it somewhere else. What is the difference? That's just my question. Now, what is the difference? If she agrees to take care of this child by herself.
No, I'm talking about.
No. I'm talking about his question.
Oh, his question. Go ahead.
Like, now, if I go out and then make another baby and then start raising this child, knowing I have another one that she decided to keep by herself,
Because that was just a kill.
It's a kill, but that's your kid.
It doesn't matter. That was just a kill. And
I know I get it, but I'm saying, is that really, like, in your mind as a person, as a man, you really gonna sit there and leave a child?
I'm speaking objectively. Any
There's
kid
men
that
can do it.
that's why I could never donate sperm. I could never have a kid out because that kid's gonna grow up and start asking questions one day, right?
You make money off of that.
Oh, I know. You can make bands off of that.
But see, the thing
But I
is,
couldn't
right?
do it for the simple fact of that kid is gonna grow up. It doesn't
No,
matter.
but it's not always the case, because what if there's a couple
that doesn't
just
matter.
use your sperm?
At a certain point, that person's gonna want to know why my nose looks like this, why my skin color looks like this, why like I got freckles on my face. My kid is gonna have freckles on his face. Where these freckles come from? And it's going to happen. They're gonna want to know eventually.
And
even if
they're
raised,
told where it comes from.
But
but they might want to have a conversation with the.
But depending on the parents, they might lie. They might lie to them if they're not different color skinned and too far off.
Some people are similar. Some people could end up looking similar.
It's like you have a family member somewhere down, like, yeah, your great granddaddy had freckles, like you ain't.
And let them go to that ancestry.com shit where they spit in the tube and it leads them back to, my country as opposed to their dad's country. It leads them back to Nigeria instead of.
They would have to start questioning because if you give them enough answers to leave them without no questions available
leave them
to
satisfied
ask,
enough.
and they don't think they want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Because they're gonna be like, okay.
But I personally wouldn't take that risk. But to answer your question, and then we out of here, you would have to. My question. What did he say? He said, "Is it fair?" I mean, there are certain people that it's just like, yo, this was just a crack. Like, this is who I really want to raise a family with. Like, I really don't even see great mother qualities in you, but we having fun, right?
But and that stops you from raising your kid. Because now think about it.
I'm not talking about me, but yeah, I can see why a nigga would do that. 100%, I can see that.
No, what I'm saying. But now the next woman that gets with you, and do you tell her you have a kid? And now what if she look at you differently?
I mean, some niggas might not. Niggas go around not claiming their kids, like right in a bitch face.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of guys that don't.
No, they definitely do it. But I'm saying, like, but now this next woman finds out.
Yeah. They will straight up just go around not claiming they kids. Like, this isn't what I wanted. Like, I told you straight up, soon as you told me X, Y, and Z, I told you this isn't what I wanted.
But you know what's the flip side to that too? The flip side to that, I'm sorry, Dion. The flip side to that is that she might get a little vindictive after the fact too. Like, oh, so this person could have your kid and you want to be there for that kid and you were never here for this kid.
Yes.
Then you got to deal with that aspect of it.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Because females can be like that. So,
yeah, but that's not fair. I told you I didn't want this with you. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. That's what I'm saying. So it just depends on the person that you're messing with.
That's for sure. And I say this and then we'll be out of here. we do take advantage of the fact that God, if you believe in God, if you don't, then whatever. But God gave us these parts strictly to reproduce. Their only purpose is for that. Us as humans, yes, we have gotten selfish with it, and we use it literally just to pleasure our own flesh. I understand that. But at the end of the day, yeah, you guys got to realize this is the purpose of what you got. But I also do side with the, hey, you know what I mean? Technology has advanced. If we don't want this, we don't have to have this. And if you make this decision on your own to keep it after knowing what my wishes are, then I don't think a man should be held liable for that. I think, you know, maybe again, that's way down.
It's a double-edged sword.
Exactly, it's a slippery slope.
Down with her, exactly. It was good enough for that, right?
Exactly, it's a slippery slope.
So I got one question before we end it. Then, do y'all look at the new female that knows he has another kid that he's not raising weird?
No.
You don't look at her weird?
No.
That he's not raising his other kid?
No. If he, because I've been in situations in my life where they are not the most, you know, attractive to women, right? And honestly, like, it ain't for everybody. But there will be people who will be like, you're honest with me, you're upfront. Because if a nigga go up and say, hey, this is what it was, she wanted to keep it, I don't know why, like, we said we weren't going to, but she decided to anyways, blah, 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 blah. I feel like women would respect that. They would be like, okay, so that's just a weird bitch then.
To a certain extent, because then at the same time, it's like, but why, if you know that this kid is here, then why wouldn't you want to take care of it?
Because now you're liable to have a kid with this person.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, it's a double-edged sword either which way. It all depends on which person you're dealing with.
Well, I think, again,
take it.
I think, again, it would be more about the conversation. The conversation I had with chick one was, hey, you know what I mean, I'm assuming when you go into it with chick one, it's, yo, we just doing a deed, I'm out of here. Shit, you end up getting pregnant. Well, fuck it, I don't want that. Mm-hmm. Chick two is going to be, I want to marry you. I want to have kids with you. Like, this is what I want. And when you have those conversations and you're brutally honest with that, with chick two, I think chicks would respect that and be like, oh, yeah, that's just a weird bitch.
But she's weird.
Majority would.
I think she's weird. Yeah. Why would you want to keep a kid with somebody you know don't want to have a kid with you?
No, I get that part of it, but now, do you really have a kid with this person knowing he's not raising another kid he knows is on this earth?
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
That's what I was saying. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you got to look at it from the other side. But it depends on the person that you're dealing with and how they take it.
Exactly what I was about to say. There are other women.
Who's going to accept it and who's not going to accept it.
Exactly. There are other women that would be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Go take care of that kid.
But at the same token, none of this has anything to do with my crash out, because my crash out was just about the niggas that go and do it, not the ones that have the conversation saying, oh, well, I don't want this. And yeah, so just clearing that shit up too. So, but yeah, I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 7 of Street Secrets podcast.
One of the best ones yet.
Lean in, we didn't hear what you just said.
One of the best ones yet.
One of the best, probably the best one yet. We see y'all, man. The social media is starting to move. We see y'all. We see y'all. The social media is starting to move. The views are going up. The followers are coming in. Hey, y'all so fucking messy. We appreciate y'all in supporting us. You know what I mean, getting us rolling. We had a clip do 1,000 motherfucking views the other day. Shit, yeah. And we just getting started. Episode 7 of Street Secrets Podcast. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Fellas, please stop falling for potential, and ladies, stop falling for hope. Move in silence, win in private. Same time, same place. As always, keep faith. Street Secrets. We out.
Okay, I like that. Okay, you
see what I did there? You see, you like that? We out. We see y'all next week. Same time, same place.
Let's do it.
Go back to the crib if you want.